Seoul, South Korea, CNN. 2 days after North Korea flew a missile over Japan, the United States and South Korea staged their own show of force with state-of-the-art stealth fighters Thursday. 4 U.S. F-35B fighter jets joined 2 U.S. B-1B bombers and 4 South Korean F-15 fighter jets in the joint U.S.-South Korean flyover of the Korean Peninsula, unofficial with the South Korean Air Force told CNN. The exercise was designed to strongly counter North Korea's repeated ballistic missile tests and development of nuclear weapons, the official said in a statement. The Air Force said the U.S. bombers flew out of Guam and 4 stealth fighter jets from a U.S. Marine Corps base in Japan. U.S. and South Korean fighter jets take part in a mock surgical strike Thursday. They conducted a mock bombing drill, which simulated a surgical strike of key enemy facilities, over the Pilsung Range in the eastern province of Gangwon. In a statement, U.S. Pacific Command said the flyover was a direct response to North Korea's intermediate-range ballistic missile launch. North Korea's actions are a threat to our allies, partners and homeland, and their destabilizing actions will be met accordingly, said General Terence O'Shaughnessy, commander of Pacific Air Forces. North Korea labeled the flyover a rash act, according to KCNA, the country's state news agency. It said that the wild military acts of the enemies were as a result of the country's recent ballistic missile launch. Thursday's flyover follows North Korea's latest weapons test, the first ballistic missile fired over Japan, though various stages of rockets carrying satellites have landed to Japan's east and south. North Korea has been test-firing missiles at a rapid clip this year. With each launch, experts say Pyongyang can further refine and perfect its missile technology. The bomber flights are a common response to North Korean actions that the United States and its allies perceive as hostile. B-1s flew over the Korean Peninsula following both of Pyongyang's successful tests of intercontinental ballistic missiles, the type of weapons designed to deliver nuclear warheads to far-off locations such as the U.S. mainland. The state-run Korean Central News Agency said that Tuesday's missile launch was a meaningful prelude to containing Guam, which it called the advanced base of invasion for U.S. forces. In a follow-up statement Thursday, the agency promised future launches targeting the Pacific, where the U.S. imperialist aggressor forces bases are stationed. It should not be forgotten even a moment that the whole of South Korea can turn into ruins, the statement said. At a news conference Thursday, Chinese Ministry of Foreign Affairs spokeswoman Hua Chunying seemed to be referring to the largely simulated drills when she said the situation in the Korean Peninsula is not like a movie script or computer game, it is real. It exists, she said. It is an important and serious issue that directly affects people's safety in the south and north. And it also affects the peace of the whole region. We hope every side makes rational judgments and wise decisions in a responsible manner for the people and regional peace and stability. The F-35 Joint Strike Fighter, the most expensive and one of the most controversial weapons systems in U.S. history, is held out as the cornerstone of U.S. defense in the Pacific. According to the Marines, the deployment of the fighters to Japan was ordered under the Obama administration, and was not related to ongoing tensions with North Korea. Nevertheless, analysts said the fighters' presence in Japan sends a strong message, and the country's Ministry of Defense claimed they increased Japan's deterrent capability amid an increasingly severe security environment. Following North Korea's recent missile launch, President Donald Trump called Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe and said the U.S. stands with Japan 100%. I would like to make the utmost effort to protect the lives and assets of the Japanese people under a strong alliance between Japan and U.S., Abe recounted Trump saying after the call. Countering North Korea's relatively formidable surface-to-air missile defense capabilities, stealth American F-22s, F-35s and B-2 bombers would likely lead a joint air campaign with the help of Japanese and South Korean F-15 or F-16 fighters, he said. Corey Wallace, A security analyst at Freie University in Berlin, told CNN the use of the F-35s out of Japan showed the United States had various options for potentially striking North Korea. Washington has platforms from Guam and Japan linking up and operating together over South Korea with South Korean assets, with all of the governments supporting this, he said.